never understand the things that...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited to film this video, not just for the video but because I also just want to get some organisation started in this house. So if you guys have seen my last video, which was the Amazon haul video, if not, I'll make sure it's linked just across the top so you can go and check out all the stuff that I'm going to be showing you in this video. Then you will have known that this video was coming. So it's kind of a part two to the stuff I bought to then actually using it and doing the organisation in the kitchen. So I'm going to be organising these kitchen cupboards. I've also got a drawer on the other side that I'm going to be organising using a lot of these kind of OXO grips, good grips, some of these containers, also my label maker, my first ever label maker, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to be showing you everything I'm going to be changing up in the cupboard. I'm also going to be sharing with you how I kind of decided on what size things I needed for the cupboard as well, so I will talk through that with you guys as well. But if you're interested, then keep watching. Also, if you are new to my channel, then hello, welcome, please subscribe. I do videos every single week and it's mainly a lifestyle channel, so there's vlogs, there's obviously now organisation, hauls, a lot of travel videos, and we've got some travel videos coming up in the next sort of 6 weeks or so make sure you're subscribed to that as well. But anyway, let's jump into the video. So first up, I want to just point out to you guys is that the cupboard looks horrendous. The reason why it looks so bad is because for some of you who might have known, Jed and I were going to be moving and then the whole thing fell through. I'll also link that video if you kind of want to see our kind of moving journey drama that we've had. I actually cleared out everything because we were fully packed. So I actually had everything already in like kind of mason jar style storage, and I knew I wasn't going to want that in the next house, so I actually got rid of everything. We sold a lot of things, we done a car boot, and then in the end we just kept using the food that was in the plastic. We also got rid of a lot of stuff that was either just about to go out of date or was already out of date, because there was quite a few things that were and just done like a really good clear out of the cupboard as well. So now the cupboard looks like shambles. And it's taken a little while to kind of buy all these things. These things aren't the cheapest to buy, so I have done it over 2 different shops, and actually after I'd finished looking at all of this and I'd measured out everything, I realised that there are still 3 or 4 more products that I need, items that I need to buy. So I'll also share with you those things that I am planning on purchasing. So first of all, I'm going to show you what my cupboard looks like and what my drawer looks like, and then we're going to go from there. So as you can see, this is the current state of the cupboard. So you can see like all across the top, we did actually start to have some of the containers that we'd had before that we just hadn't changed. You can see everything's just still in all of the plastic. All across the bottom here, you can see different like spices, different sauces, jars of things, some baking things, some little protein balls, some nut roast stuff. It's just not effective, and the amount of stuff that's in there, like we just keep losing stuff, or we end up keep repurchasing the same thing and then realizing we've still got it. So this is the main cupboard that we need to change. And I'm going to be using all of the OXO good grips, but also, like I said, there's going to be some other things that I need to change. So this is the before, and then hopefully at the end of it we'll be able to see a really good after. So these are some of the items that I'm going to be using. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single one of them because I'd already shown this in my last video, but these are the OXO good grips, and they're the slightly older model. They have got some newer ones, but every single one of those is like a couple of pound more expensive, and I thought I'll just save some money by getting these. These are the 5 Wham containers that I'm going to be using when I'm going to work on the drawer, and then also my label maker. So what I did first to organise and realise the size of everything that I needed to get, I went through all of the food that we had in there. So for instance, I looked at like the lentils, and the red lentils, the size that it was 500 grams, so that's the size of the bag. And then what I needed to do was look at the size of the container, so I knew that it would fit the whole bag in it if we bought a brand new one. So then when I'd done that, it worked out that that was the 0.9, which was one of these littler ones. So I wrote down basically all the stuff that we generally always have in the cupboard, and then tried to work out which size would be the best to fit them all. And then once I'd got through all of that, I then ordered a whole bunch of them, and then that's when I realised just quite how expensive all of it was coming to. So in the end, what I still need to buy, so there's 4 items I still need to get. One for spaghetti, one's a Lazy Susan, I'd like another round one, so one of these ones which I love, so I need to get another one of those, and then also another one for cereal, because sometimes Jed also has cereal. I always have cereal on the go. I don't have it all the time, but I've always got cereal in there, and also always like to have some oats. So I thought it'd be really good to have a third one. So I wrote it all down, wrote all the sizes there, and then that's how I knew which ones I needed to go and buy. Okay guys, so I think that's enough talking. So what I'm going to start doing is pulling everything out of the cupboard and just start decantering it into the containers, and then that's when I'm really excited, because that's when I get to use my label maker and start to make it look all pretty. And then once I've done this one, I'm going to go into the drawer organisation and how I'm planning that and what I wanted to have in my drawers and stuff like that.
All night long, yeah. We dance with our razor tongues and all day long, yeah. We reset under burning sun, catching the waves, inhale, exhale. Reminiscing the bygone time, laugh till we cry, days flying by, flying by. Love on delay, push play, let it roll and take you away. Love for a day, replay. We don't care about what they say, and I go on.
A good tip would be that if you've got some items that you're halfway through, so for instance like these green lentils, they don't run out until summer next year, so we're definitely going to use them. But if you were going to know that something was going to go out of date in like say 2 months or so, then it's a good thing to use your label maker to put the date on the back of it or underneath, so that you know when that thing is going to be going out of date. But these will definitely be used between now and then.
We're running too fast on fumes and all day long, yeah. Lying around with our favorite tune, slumber away, inhale, exhale. Dreaming about summer nights with you, sweeter escape, dream wide awake, yeah. Away, love on delay, push play, let it roll and take you away. Love for a day, replay. We don't care.
Okay, so this is the 1.9 litre. So it's the slightly smaller circled one, which this is where I want to get another one for, so that we can put our biscuits in there. So one is going to be for these, so anyone who ever shops in Lidl, we sometimes go to Lidl, and these are their little like protein balls, which I'm gonna put gas, probably not. But they do these little protein balls, which I absolutely love. And they do them in 3 different flavours. So one is the goji and coconut, one is the peanut butter, and one is the like chocolate orange flavour. And they're 99p a bag, but I often take these to work, and occasionally, although it's been a minute since I've done it, if like I'm ever going to the gym or something after work, because I have got a gym at work as well, then these are quite a good things for me to have later in the afternoon to try and keep me going, so that I can kind of get through my workout. As there's about 10 grams of protein in these.
No love on a holiday. No love on a holiday. No love on a holiday.
Now we move on to what I think is the really fun part, and that is the label making. So I just done a little test because it was the first one. The first one jammed a little bit, and then I've done another one and it's come out absolutely perfect. So I've done oats. Like I said as well in my Amazon video, it did actually come with one, but I wanted it to be clear because I wanted it to be clear on the acrylic. I didn't want it to be that you'd see like a big white label, so I bought a separate one. So now you can go ahead and do all your labels.
We dance with our razor tongues and all day long, yeah. We reset under burning sun, catching the waves, inhale, exhale. Reminiscing the bygone time, laugh till we cry, days flying by, flying by. Love on delay, push play.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to label up everything, and then I will start to show you all of the spices, and then we'll move on to the drawer.
Oh, nah, nah. And you go on, nah, nah. No love on a holiday. No love on a holiday. No love on a holiday.
Okay guys, I have finished this cupboard. So You can see all across the top here is all of the OXO good grips. Everything's been labelled up. You'll notice there is an empty one here, which is pasta, and I completely forgot to go out and buy some pasta today. So I've labelled it up ready for pasta, and then I need to, so one of the things that I said that I needed to get was the spaghetti one. So you'll notice that there is a pack of spaghetti just here, but once I've bought that, that is just going to go behind the pasta one because obviously it's taller, and then that will be kind of like my pasta line. So what I'll probably do is put both of the lentil ones to the middle and then the spaghetti and the pasta on the right, so I know that's all pasta on the right. Then it'll be a line of lentils, and then it's like rice and couscous, so they're kind of in their families of like beans and grains and lentils and that kind of stuff. So I've gone a little bit closer here for you guys so that you can see or hear the spices and herbs, and in that what I've done for the time being is I've staggered them so that I can see through each gap whilst I've still got the space to be able to do it before we need any more herbs. I thought that would be fine, so now I can see everything in between. And then going down here, this is where I need some more organisation. So I've said here, let me zoom out a little bit more for you guys here. So to the left you will see where the protein balls are on the bottom, and then there's things just like kidney beans, chopped tomatoes, some sweet corn, some purees, that kind of stuff. And then further to the right you've got like our like ketchup and our barbecue sauce and honey and Marmite and Tabascos and a couple of baking things. I'm not a baker, so that's why there's not really a lot in there. Well, that's a bit better. And what I'm actually going to do is where we've got this protein ball one here, I'm getting the next one to go, another one to go there, and then that'll be all the biscuits. And then what I'm going to do on this side is I'm going to get a Lazy Susan and put everything on that, which I've already found on Amazon as well. I've measured that one out. So a Lazy Susan will go here, then I'll have the two round ones, a bit of space behind the little bar in the middle for some random stuff, and then a little bit up here on the left hand side at the moment is just kind of like spare for anything random. So what we're going to be organising now is this drawer. So don't get me wrong, like I don't think it's badly organised, you know, it has got some containers and things here. It's not like dirty or anything like that. It's just not really fit for purpose. So what I want to do is use those 5 white containers to organise all of the food so that, and label it up so that it looks nice and easy and everywhere's got a compartment. So guys, one of the things that I was talking about that I find, oh, we're flashing red, like we can't be flashing red. One of the things that I was talking about that is often really difficult for us to storage is actually like bready kind of products and items, and we don't really like bread bins. Every time we've looked at them we don't like them, we don't want things filling up our countertops, so actually we'd rather have them stored away. So that was where I kind of thought one of the things that I would do with these was maybe actually find ways of storing our bread. So the 5 that I've got, what I'm going to do is one is going to be things like burger buns and like thins, anything else. The next one is going to be things like bread, then one will be things like onions and garlic, and others will be like different types of potatoes, and one is going to be like crisps and like popcorn and other snacks like that. That's kind of my plan. Hopefully I can fit everything in here, so that's what I'm going to start doing. And this is now what it finally looks like. I'm so happy with this, guys. I think this looks so much better. So at the back, obviously you can see we've got some potatoes. Then to the right we've got onions and garlic. I've then labelled this one down at the bottom right as buns and wraps. I actually don't have any wraps in there, but we normally buy more wraps than we do thins. But we've got some thins in there at the moment, some bread, and then on the left hand side here, this was our most full, but that's literally just because I've been shopping and I've just bought some stuff. So I actually called this just like crisps and nuts, but we have actually got a bag of popcorn which we just opened last night. So it is a little bit fuller than we'd normally have. That is that drawer. I think that looks so much better. I'm so happy with it. I like as well how it's so easy that we can see the labels. They all fitted in really nicely. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. So that's it for the video, guys. It's got so much done. I've literally spent maybe nearly 2 hours or so on this. It has taken so long to do it, but I'm so pleased. I'm so happy with my cupboard. I'm so happy with my drawer. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you'd like more organisational videos, because I'm thinking of doing some more in the second bedroom that we've got, also looking at some organisation with the cleaning products in our cupboards and stuff like that. So if you would like to see some more organisation, then please let me know. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.
you're a rebel.